If you haven't heard about Anchor, it's the easiest way to make a podcast. Let me explain. It's free. They are creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. Anchor will distribute your podcast for you so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more. You can make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. It's everything you need to make a podcast in one place. Download the free Anchor app or go to the Anchor FM to get started. So as I've been reflecting, I've been looking at the amazing accomplishment that Sha'carri Richardson, which is the track star, who is now qualified to compete in Tokyo. Congratulations to her, and I'm super excited for her. But then I'm also looking at the critiques that people are saying about her. They're saying, she ran that race with that wig, that colorful wig on, or those long nails, or she a little bit, she got a chip on her shoulder even while she was running in the race. The commentator was given a whole bunch of critiques that I've never seen being given to someone who is running a race. Her nails, in my opinion, her hair, and her confidence should have nothing to do with the fact that she is an amazing runner and she qualified for Tokyo, okay? And my thing is, why is that even a topic? Why is her hair and her nails and her confidence even a topic in the media right now? You had FloJo. We had other ladies who had long hair, long nails. That was not an issue. They had rings on every finger. They stood out to me. And it was amazing. To me, in my opinion, I thought it was amazing, that they were confident in their personality to say, here I am, and here I'm about to win this race. Okay? I looked at a interview that Sha'carri had, and she was just like basically giving honor to God and saying and letting people know, I am that girl. Like, I am that girl. So while you're watching me and judging me and deciding that maybe I'm not fast because I have a colorful wig on, or maybe I'm not fast because I have nails on, or maybe I'm not fast because I move a certain way, that has nothing to do with anything other than I'm about to win this race. Like, no one knows her story, and I surely hope at some point, she will be so confident to say, this is my story, and this is why I move the way I do. And so that is, amazing to me, because, people will probably look at you and say, why does she act like that? But no one knows your story to know that your confidence and how you move is a representation of how you're not going to allow your past situations or anything that you have ever been through dictate who you are today. So I definitely, absolutely love the confidence. And we all should be walking around saying, I'm that girl. She started off with her interview saying, I'm that girl. Okay? So, at the end of the day, while I see so much being said in a positive light, but even in that positive space, it's still, in my opinion, a negative place there about Miss Richardson. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. She's amazing. She's bad. Even with her, listen to this. Even with her being the fastest woman in the United States or in the world right now, she was still being critiqued by the commentator of saying, in order for her to actually really compete, in Tokyo, she's gonna have to be faster in her jump off, like when she first started her race. We're not even talking about how she completed that race like a boss. Like, if you haven't seen the race, like, you need to go look at it. But we're not even getting into the fact that how she won that race like a boss, regardless of her that's her technique. So we'll have people sitting on the sidelines critiquing you about a technique that they couldn't even possibly do. How does that work? So, as I reflect back on the accomplishments of Miss Richardson, and as I reflect back on just us as a women, we need to make sure we step into who we are, unapologetic about who or what someone thinks about us, and be who we are, because no one knows our story. No one knows your story. Absolutely. Share it with them if you like, but don't let them decide what you should and shouldn't do based off their opinions, because Miss Richardson did not, and there's a whole lot of us who are not. But if you are sometimes sitting in that space of not knowing whether you should move or not, or, family can be the worst. And if a family member is saying, you shouldn't do that, and then you allowing your decision to be based off that, sis, move accordingly now. Moving what do you want, okay? But kudos to Miss Richardson, and kudos to you if you are that girl as well. We need all our ladies to be that girl.